guys, we have an urgent breaking news coming out. The US president just released a footage. Another boat was taken out. US strikes another boat in international waters near Venezuelan coast. Wow. The US President and Defense Secretary Pete have announced that a lethal strike against an assumed, they used the word assumed, vessel was carried out this morning in the southern Caribbean off the coast of Venezuela, resulting in, okay, so there were 6 individuals, with this being the 6th strike against such a vessel since August. 6 already? I thought this was like 3 or 4. That the intelligence confirmed that the vessel was the gang's and was associated with illicit networks. It was transiting along a known route used by the designated T organization. All right, so they're really sending a message, but it seems like they're not getting it. The U.S. commander is sending videos and saying, hey, you guys keep doing it. I'm just going to keep doing me. All right, guys, before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters, a prayer request, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. And for those of you that want to help and support this channel, we do have the Cash App link and the PayPal link in the comments box and also description box. Thank you again for your support. Your support is what keeps us on air. Leave comments down below. What are your thoughts on this? Should the U.S. commander strike these boats? What are your thoughts, guys? I mean, it is international water, and that means that anyone could be there. Anyone. Man. I mean, again, leave comments down below. So the U.S. Commander-in-Chief says the U.S. struck another small boat about a boat that he accused of carrying some product in the waters of Venezuela. So you have the leader said Tuesday in a post on social media that 6 aboard the vessel were taken out in the strike, and no U.S. forces were harmed. It's the 5th strike in the Caribbean, as the U.S. Commander-in-Chief administration has asserted that it is treating alleged of these gangs as unlawful combatants who must be met with military force. Frustration with the administration has been growing on the Capitol Hill among members of both major political parties. Some of the right are seeking more information from the White House on the legal justification and details of the strike. The left contend the strike violate U.S. and international law. I mean, like I said, it is international water. So instead of firing, we have the best military in the world. Just stop these boats or just follow them, and wherever they go to, get them right there. Arrested and keep in life in prison, whatever, and then confiscate all those whatever product. But again, you guys, some of these political parties are not pleased with Donald. Even some of the countries around the world is saying that's wrong. That's international water. What's wrong, and nobody's talking about it, is that these people are coming in with their product. Hundreds of thousands innocents are being taken out. I just posted a video not too long ago. Again, you have law enforcement are urging parents out there to watch your young ones, because some of these candies could have the fentanyl, stuff that comes from those people. They are mixing their stuff with candies. It's just crazy. But nobody wants to talk about that. Everybody wants to talk about the boat. All right, so once again, it says here you have the U.S. commander said Defense Secretary Mr. Pete Hegseth ordered the strike Tuesday morning and released a video of the strike as he has in the past. That was a major hit, too. The U.S. commander said that the strike was conducted in international waters and that intelligence confirmed that the vessel was the gangs and they had their product, the DRUGS, was associated with these gangs and was on a known route. So they usually go in that route to bring in their products. And that's been going on for decades. Now, once again, you have the Senate last week voted on a biblical war powers, on the war powers resolution that would have barred the U.S. Commander-in-Chief administration from conducting the strike unless Congress specifically authorized them. But it failed to pass. In a memo to Congress that was obtained by the Associated Press, the U.S. Commander administration said it had determined that the U.S. is in a non-international armed conflict with these designated organization, and that the U.S. Commander-in-Chief directed the Pentagon to conduct operation against them pursuant to the law of armed conflict. So you see how all this is coming from Venezuela and not Mexico? So all this time we've been pointing finger at them, but it seems like it was coming from Pablo Escobar. It was coming from the Nicholas, you know what. But don't get me wrong, because out there in Mexico, they probably be doing that stuff too. There was tunnels and everything that was found. Hidden tunnels. Give me a second here, guys. So once again, you do have Fox. They putting out the information. Give me a second here. Give me 1 second, guys. If you can, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I really appreciate it. So Fox is putting out some more information here I want to bring to you guys. Let me just make this a little small so you guys have a better view. There we go. Nope. There we go. Perfect. The U.S. commander says that the sleeping giant struck another small boat that he accused of carrying some product in the waters of Venezuela. The right president said Tuesday in a post on social media that 6 aboard the vessel were taken out. So you got some sources are saying 5, others are saying 6. Alright, so Fox is saying 6. And no U.S. forces were harmed, so everything is good. Now, of course, frustration with the administration has been growing on Capitol Hill. Right, so the U.S. Commander of Defense, the Secretary Pete, ordered the strike. He's the one that gave the green light. The Senate last week voted on a war powers resolution that would have barred the U.S. Commander-in-Chief administration from conducting the strike unless Congress specifically authorized them. But it failed to pass. In a memo to Congress that was obtained by the AP, the U.S. Commander administration said it had determined that the U.S. is in a non-international armed conflict with these designated T organization, and that the U.S. commander directed the Pentagon to conduct operation against them pursuant to the law of armed conflict. It says here the U.S. Commander administration has yet to provide underlying evidence to lawmakers, providing that the boat targeted by the U.S. military is a series of fatal strike were in fact carrying narcotics, according to 2 of the U.S. officials. familiar with the matter who were not authorized to comment publicly and spoke on the condition of anonymity. Again, what are your thoughts, guys? I mean, I want to read your comments. I mean, again, we all have different opinions, but I believe that instead of hitting them, just follow them and just live stream it. And just, so that way all these Looney Tunes will start complaining, oh, it's not right to do that. Just live stream, and then once they reach their destination, you got military waiting for them. And then cuff them and expose what's in the boat. And that's it. Then the U.S. commander could come out and say, that's the reason why we're hitting them. Look at this stuff on the boat. This could take out millions. All right, so the strike followed a buildup of U.S. maritime forces in the Caribbean unlike any seen in recent time. Last week, you have Venezuelan Defense Minister Padrino. That's the man that was hiding in the bunker about a month and a half ago. He told the military leaders that the U.S. Gov knows these gangs' accusations used to support the recent actions in the Caribbean are false, with its true intent being to force a regime change in a South American country. He added that the Venezuelan Gov does not see the deployment of the U.S. warship as a mere propaganda-like action and warned of a possible escalation. It says here, I want to warn the population. We have to prepare ourselves because the irrationality with which the U.S. empire operates is not normal, Padrino said during the televised gathering. It's anti-political, anti-human, warmongering, rude, and vulgar. That's coming out from Padrino, the same man that was in a bunker. Wow. Like I said, a lot of people not pleased about this, operation. Give me a second here, guys. Here's another Fox News update. The U.S. Command Administration pulls visa for 50 Mexican officials in an effort to crush the gangs. Wow. Okay. This is a big, massive breaking news here. Yeah, it seems like... Hold on. So this is what the U.S. commander put out. Under my standing of authorities as commander-in-chief, this morning the Secretary of War ordered a lethal kinetic strike on a vessel affiliated with a designated of the gangs conducting their operation area of responsibility just off the coast of Venezuela. Intelligence confirmed that the vessel was carrying some stuff, was associated with illicit, gangs networks, and was transiting along a known route, and that's their route. That's what, they always, they've been doing for decades. The strike was conducted in international waters, and 6 male aboard the vessel out. No U.S. forces were harmed. Thank you for your attention to this matter. And he shared that video. Sending a strong message. A strong, powerful message. Now, all these information will be shared on my Twitter page. Follow me on Twitter. The links will be in the description box. When you follow me on Twitter, make sure you follow me on Twitter. You will get all the notifications. you will literally get all the notifications. So every video that I upload, I mean, I share on Twitter, you would get it. All right. It's not like this platform here that only sends 3 notification, and it just, and sometimes they do fail to send out notification. Sometimes people get my notification like 2 months later. A video that was posted 2 months ago, I got an email from someone saying, I got one of your videos from 2 months ago. It's just ridiculous. Some kind of an error going on there with the system. All right, so this is all the information here, guys. This is all the information. I will keep you updated. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think Donald is wrong by conducting these operation in international water? What are your thoughts? Share the video, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and check out the ones I posted today, especially my 3rd channel. All the links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.